I told everybody my philosophy is tough love. If I want to get to tough love, I better figure out who those people are. Because if I don't know who they are as people and how they tick and what makes them go, I have no chance to coach them. I can yell, I can scream, I can do whatever, but they're not going to listen. But once I know what makes them tick and how to get to them, now I got a chance. Now I got a chance to get what we both want. That's success on the field and off the field.
It's hard enough to just learn their names.
It is.
I mean,
I'm pretty good at that, but it is.
As to learn people, what they are and who they are. And when will you have a grasp on that, do you think?
By the end of spring.
By the end of spring?
But I'm getting there. I am. I mean, I told every one of them when I first got here, my first day, we sat down and had a one-on-one meeting, and I said, the most important thing from now until spring ball starts, which was about 3 weeks, is I need you to come into my office every single day. It doesn't have to be this meeting where it's one-on-one and we sit down and close the door, but come in my office and talk about your day. Come in my office and tell me something that's going on off the field so I can get to know you as a man. And I really believe that's truly important, and they've done a great job. I said it earlier. They've been by every single day, every one of them. Coach, what's going on? And just sit down for a brief second, and we get to feel each other out a little bit. But that's how you have to do it. You have to spend time. And we'll go out to eat. We'll go out to eat here at one point this week and get time away from this facility.
Who's going to buy it?
Me, of course, and they're looking forward to that. They're chomping at the bit for that.
So with that said, going through the spring
Yes, sir.
practice, do you feel yourself pulling back a little bit? You're like, that's something I might point out in the fall, but maybe in the spring,
Nope.
Don't know yet?
No, I will not pull back. I won't. My approach might be different this spring than it is in the fall once we get a better relationship. But the option of pulling back isn't there when your head guy and you and your own philosophy is about attention to detail. Well, you don't let details go. You have to, if you want to get where you want to go, you have to correct things and fix things, good or bad, okay, at the point. And you have to handle it then. You can't let it go, because once you let it go and you try to come back and talk about it at another point, well, that's already gone. In 18 to 22-year-olds, and even us, it's already gone. It doesn't mean as much. So I have to knock that out right now, and I have to be on them about everything and not let them get away, because and the most important part of that is if I don't do it now, I won't be able to do it in the fall. You teach them now. You got to set a standard now. This is what is expected of you. Now, how do I get to that? That may change. That approach may change, but this is the expectation. We have to get to this.
First looked at some of the Vic, cutups. You're trying to educate yourself to what he runs, and maybe it seemed unconventional. What was your first inclination about why this guy's doing this? And maybe it's like you say, it's something that's not a blanket coverage. It's something that maybe Vic has dialed up. Can you remember your first inclination?
It was an aha moment. It really, really was. And the aha was, yes, this Will linebacker's over here and his corner's here and this Sam's here or whatever it may be, but it was, wow, this is really just this. And I don't want to tell you exactly what it is, but this is really just this that I did here. But he's putting a Will here because it makes more sense to have that bigger body there when he's got to be in a run fit, instead of asking a corner or safety, somebody that's not built for that. Like, it was, man, why have I never thought of that before? This makes real sense. And it looks all complex and everything, and it is complex to the offense, which is supposed to. But to us, it's not. It makes sense because I have a phrase for it, but I'm not going to use it. But you use their skill sets. If they're supposed to be in there stopping a run and being physical, let them do that. If they're supposed to be covering and defending the pass, let those guys do that. And that's what he's doing. And you can hear, he says it all the time. And back in whatever day this was, I kept saying, why am I keep fighting this fight of making this small little guy try to get in an A gap and fit some stuff? Well, let's just flip this thing around and let's let somebody do it. That's what they do. And it was just, okay, this isn't as unconventional as it thinks. It's just, how do I figure it out in my head of telling these young men where to get and how to do it? Yeah.
Actually still working well?
He is. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
Great young man.
And I know there's the potential to maybe play Josh at Mike, which gives you more athleticism if there's enough Will bodies to go around. Is that sort of the interchange?
If we need to do that, we can, because he's very talented and can do a lot of things. Right now, we don't want to do that, but like I said, if need is there, right now we don't have a ton of Wills, like you said, and we need him out there because not one guy can do it all and play all 80 games in this league. But right now we want to keep those guys, and that's something we're kind of solidifying a little bit, is letting guys really take shape in the positions they are instead of trying to dual train guys. But if we need to, we will.